All right, so as y'all know, I am Samantha Hester with Twinsperation. My sister requested me to make a video on how I made my breakfast bake. So I got the Jimmy Dean's regular sausage. Now, if you like it a little spicy, you can get the one that says hot. I usually like the one that says maple, but I couldn't find it, so regular is perfect for us. Now, of course, the next thing you need to do is cook it up. Next thing, while I'm cooking this though, I got some bacon, good old bacon. And that's because I want it crispy and I don't feel like getting grease all over my nice, clean new stove. So I'm gonna put it in the microwave with some paper towels. You put a paper towel down, put the bacon on it. I put about 4 or 5 pieces on, and then another piece of paper towel over it. And then I put it in the microwave for about 5 minutes. No, 4.5. 5 minutes is a little too long. It don't do anything, but it gets nice and crispy. Good enough for this breakfast bake, okay? And into the oven we go. Come with me. Not oven, I said oven. Into the microwave. Into the microwave. Don't mind my mess. I have twins. That's why it's Twinsperation. Okay. Okay, so, okay. Time, cook time, 4:30. Start. And that's gonna go while we're making up the sausage. Jeez, I can't talk today. I'm doing this on a whim. I forgot I have a mic, so hopefully you guys can hear me. Okay, boom, sausage in the pan. I put it on medium. Well, put it on about 6. You know what? Yeah, I don't think we have any onion, because normally I would do onion first, or with it. All right, just to show you, my kids are sleeping. I got the little monitor on. One's here and one's over here. Oh, I do have an onion, but we're not going to do an onion today. Normally I would actually, once I get done with sausage, I do mushrooms, but we're out of mushrooms. I'm gonna double check. Yep, no mushrooms. My good old dandy meat smasher. Ooh. Oh, also, I'm using a pan. Normally, I would just bake it in this. I would just do everything in this one pan. But since I don't think everybody has a pan that can go into the oven, I'm going to transfer everything into a cake pan. Is already done. I'm gonna do 5 more. Ooh, see, it'll be nice and crispy, perfect for the bake. Get another plate. I'm just gonna use this one. I'm just reusing the topping. I guess I'll do another 3 because I don't feel like opening another bag. But you can do as many pieces of bacon that you want, okay? I just kind of flipped it over. So again, 4.5 minutes. Alright, and I also forgot to mention that I preheated the oven. Last time I did 350, but it took long, so I did 400. Mine is different, so whatever works for you. If you don't mind taking your time with it, if you want it done a little bit faster, I have a convection and air fry oven. So I probably would go with preheat at 350 and then bake for about 30 minutes. I almost didn't forget, but I almost did. The next thing to help wilt it up, we're not gonna take the grease out, the sausage oil, grease, whatever you want to call it. Instead, I'm gonna take the rest of my spinach and put it in, like, chop it up. I'm gonna use some, I gotta find the scissors, but there's scissors, kitchen scissors. Cut it up in there, and then it'll wilt up a little bit once the sausage is done. Okay, so how you know it's done is there's no pink. So right now, there's definitely no pink. Or, light colored sausage. That's just in case people don't know. People don't know. You don't know what you don't know. Even when I don't see any, I still personally bake it a little bit longer. Also, a trick I learned somewhere online is if you put a piece of paper towel in with your, oh my goodness, spinach or lettuce packages, whatever you have, even if you have full head of lettuce that you cut up, you put this in there, it keeps it dry and it lasts longer. That's a trick I learned. I've had this for maybe a week or so. Alright, so since the sausage is done, I'm going to crumple it up in my hand, put a bunch in my hand. Usually I get baby spinach, but they didn't have it at the time, so I just grabbed regular, so I need to cut up a little bit. Baby spinach, if you get baby spinach, you don't have to cut it up. If you leave it in right. I'm just going to use the rest of what's in here. I just try to get stems for that. You can chop it up, you can cut it up, whatever's more comfortable for your cutting preferences. There's only a couple hairs in there, but I'm not chasing them down. This is a big one, so I'm going to chop that up. I just don't want huge pieces in there, or huge stems. Last time, everybody ate it, but I didn't like the huge stems. Sounds like one of my kids are up, so. Yep, this is done pretty much. You just want it to wilt a little bit. See how the spinach is wilted a little bit. Alright, so we're going to turn the stove off and let it cool down a minute while I go check on my kids. A little intermission. Got to make my babies bottles. I'm not sponsored or anything, but this is the brand we've been using. They're still a little gassy on it, but they weren't hurting or as gassy or as constipated as they were on other stuff. And it's Kendall Mill Goat. Oh, my husband got the different kind. I didn't notice that. We were using goat. I didn't notice that. We've been using goat, so All right, so my sister's helping feed the kids while I'm making this video and the food. So I'm gonna crumple the bacon. Kitchen scissors do really good. If they're not as crispy to crumple. Sample it for poison. All right, now we need 6 eggs. Okay. Set them here. Okay. So why I didn't throw this away yet is because I'm going to crack the egg and put the shell in here. One. Oh, I never do that.
Remember we didn't put any liquid in there?
Two. Might need to add 2 more. It depends on how much egg you want in it. But I'm going to add 2 more. Okay. So that'll be perfect. I'm going to add. We get those big $17 cheese and then separate them. Much cheese or as little cheese as you want. Leave it out for the secret ingredient to make it taste a little bit better. Just a little bit. Maybe like 1 big heaping spoonful. If you don't have sour cream, it's fine too. It just gives it a nice flavor. Also, at this point, we're mixing it too much. A little salt, a little pepper, a little pepper. Sorry, that's my oven. It's a little judgmental. And because I don't want as many dishes, I'm just using this thing. So it should look like this. And normally I would just cook it in this, but I'm gonna put it in a pie dish. Well, not a pie dish, cake pan. And I always like to use parchment paper. Are they done?
Oh yeah.
All right, we'll take the bottom out of their mouth. Are they empty? The bottles are empty?
Yeah, they're empty.
They might need more. Just leave them in their seat and I'll make more real quick. As you hear my sister and the babies in the background while they make their bottle. Okay. Now again, this is however much cheese or little as you want. I like it to be a good layer on there. There ain't much left in here, so. All right, into the oven for 30 minutes at 350 degrees. All right, I overcooked it just a little bit, but you know what? I like it crunchy on the top. It's fine. Literally just came out of the oven. So now I'm just gonna shut it off.